Hi everyone, I'll be showing you how to create 3 different types of queries. The first one will be a query by example, where you need to find customers who are female. The second one will be an example of a relational query, which you'll be finding customers who owe more than $10. And then the third query we'll be doing is a logical operator query. So it uses the logical operator OR, and it will be finding stock that is low. So it has like 0 items or 2 items. So it will mean that you'll need to alert managers that they'll need to purchase more of that stock. So with the first query, which was the query by example, we'll be finding out how many customers, as well as who are the customers that are female. So to do that, firstly you need to go to create, and then you need to click the query design. Once you've done that, you would need to click the customer, and well, you can click any of the other tables if you want, but for now, just to keep it basic, we'll be looking at this. And if you want to look at more complicated queries, you need to look at the other training videos that will be uploaded shortly. So you click on the add to your customer, and you click close, and you can enlarge it if it's more easy for you to understand. You click the customer ID, first name, last name, and any other information you want. It could be their phone number, their gender, or their age. You can click on it, and then you will click on their gender because you're looking at a female. So because we want to find female, where it says criteria, you will write the word female, and that will mean that all the records that are returned are customers who are female. So we have to just click on this big exclamation mark here that says run. So by clicking on it, you find that you have 2 customers so far in your database, Maria and Elizabeth, who are female. And then you click the close button and you can save it. So you click yes, and you might want to click search for female customers. And by keeping there being no spaces between your query name, it means that your data will be less confusing in the future. So by clicking OK, because later on you'll create more queries, it becomes easier to understand when there's no spaces, because that's how the database software works. So the second query is looking for amounts that are owed greater than $10. So to do this, you have to click the create again, and again we click the query design, and this time you might want to select product table, customer table, as well as your payment table. So you might want to click the customer ID, their first name, and maybe their contact number so you can contact them, as well as the product name that they're missing and their product ID, and then most importantly, the amount that they owe. So this amount here needs to be greater than $10. Greater than 10. And you have to write the dollar sign because it automatically knows that this field is a currency field. So you just have to write 10. And greater than is that symbol there. So it will return for the customer ID, first name, phone number, product name, and product ID, as well as the amounts of the customers who owe more than $10. So this will mean that you can then call the customer and inform them, and or create a letter that details their name, their product that they've used or bought, as well as the amount that they owe to the business. And by clicking the run button, we can see that there's 3 customers that owe more than $10, and this is Jake, who owes 21, Elizabeth 43, and Maria 34. So again, we can save the query by clicking the close button and then clicking yes. So we can say search for customers owing more than $10, right? Okay. And then the last query we're going to be doing is the query that involves a logical operator. So logical operators are just your basic words like OR and NOT. So we'll be using the one OR. So this is a query that we could use to see which stock is low, and therefore which stock you need to purchase, and inform management that you need to purchase. So you can click create, then query design again. This time, because we're looking at stock, we need to look at the product, and that could be mainly all we need to find. So just click close, and if you want any other tables you can select them, but for now just find the product ID, product name, possibly all the fields would be great, and you can put the cost so you know, and the stock needs to be 0 or 02. So this means that stock that is 0 items, or 2 items, or 1 item. So if there is 0 to 2, we could reword this, but for now, to keep it very simple, we will be using the word or. You could do between 0 and 2, but for right now, this will be the easiest way for you to understand. So if it's 0, 2, or 1 items in stock, it means that it's low in stock and we'll return those. By clicking the Run button, we can see that apples, Pepsi Max and Mentos are low in stock, and so they'll need to be purchased. Note that it's a 2-digit numbers that are returned, so when you search, you need to search 00 instead of 0, because that's the format of your field. Okay, I hope that that's more easy for you to understand, and that's how you can create some basic queries. Thank you.